Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling a modern nightmare that I'm sure literally every single one of us has faced: online shopping in 2026. I mean, we're looking at the overwhelming friction of making a simple purchase when there's just way too much information out there. So we're going to explore a truly brilliant solution designed to cut right through all that noise, so you can finally stop researching and actually start living.
Okay, let's dive into this by meeting our buyer persona for today. Let's call her Sarah. Now, Sarah is a busy professional who just wants to buy a robot vacuum to keep her place clean. Sounds super simple, right? Well, actually, Sarah is currently staring at 15 open browser tabs, absolutely paralyzed by decision fatigue. You see, she doesn't lack information, she lacks clarity. Every single product she clicks has thousands of 5-star reviews, but also these really terrifying 1-star reviews. She just wants to make a safe choice, but instead, she's got a massive headache.
Section 1, the review fatigue trap. Cognitive overload. To really understand Sarah's pain, look at the trap she's fallen into. The appliance market is moving so much faster than our ability to research it. We aren't just looking at those old bump and clean robots anymore. We're suddenly having to decode things like self-emptying docks, hot water mop washing, AI-powered obstacle avoidance, and LiDAR navigation. And to make it even worse, features that were exclusive to $2,000 flagship models just a couple of years ago are literally on budget models now. The feature gap has narrowed so much, making the choice incredibly complex.
So Sarah does what we all do, right? She turns to the experts. But here is the massive insight. The experts completely disagree. One site says Robot A is the best, while another swears by Robot B. Why? Well, because they're optimizing for entirely different things. Wirecutter prioritizes overall value. Tom's Guide heavily weights pet hair pickup on carcass. RTI&GS focuses on autonomous operation. The experts aren't wrong, they're just answering different questions. But for Sarah, it just looks like conflicting advice, leaving her drowning in all those open tabs.
And if conflicting advice wasn't enough, the whole market shifts right beneath her feet. Take iRobot, for example, the maker of the famous Roomba. They filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in late 2025. So if Sarah reads an older review, it might highly recommend a Roomba, but current sources are explicitly warning against buying them because of uncertainty about product support. Honestly, it's a total minefield out there.
Section 2, enter ExpertReviewHQ, the consensus layer.
This brings us to the real hero of our story today, ExpertReviewHQ, or ERHQ for short. They act as this incredible decision compression layer to rescue consumers just like Sarah. ERHQ is not just another review site. They don't do original product testing, and they are absolutely not a pay-for-play recommendation engine. Instead, they synthesize existing expert opinions into concise, highly defensible guidance. They basically do all the grueling work of reading those reviews so Sarah doesn't have to, prioritizing actual expert consensus over just one single opinion.
Section 3, how expert consensus works, rigor and methodology.
But how do you actually measure a consensus without just aggregating random, unverified user reviews? Well, it takes intense rigor. That number right there represents the massive data pool ERHQ draws from. They consult 159 independent expert sources across more than 50 product categories. We're talking about highly reputable publications that perform rigorous hands-on testing, precise lab measurements, and have clearly documented methodologies.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this number, 83. This represents the page count of ERHQ's strict internal editorial playbook. See, this isn't just some loose collection of opinions. This playbook governs exactly how sources are selected, how the consensus is mapped, and how the top picks are determined. And crucially, it explicitly prevents monetization bias. If a product isn't supported by expert consensus, it just does not get recommended, no matter how high the affiliate commission might be.
Let's move to and see how this builds visually. To map all of this out, ERHQ creates what they call a product by source coverage matrix. They take a specific product, like the Roborock Seros 10R, and chart exactly what the primary sources said about it. By lining up heavy hitters like Wirecutter, RTGings, Tom's Guide, and Tech Gear Labs side by side, the true expert consensus literally just rises right to the surface. And when ERHQ finds that alignment, they label it. A strong consensus simply means a majority of primary sources recommend that product within its segment. But here's the kicker. They don't just look for blind agreement. They explicitly highlight the why behind expert disagreements. So if one expert absolutely loves a vacuum but another completely hates its mopping feature, ERHQ puts that specific trade-off front and center.
Section 4, Sarah's confident choice. Finding the right vacuum. Let's bring the narrative right back to Sarah. She finally closes her 15 tabs, opens ExpertReviewHQ, and is immediately presented with clear, transparent data. First up, ExpertReviewHQ shows her the absolute premium pick with the strongest cross-source consensus, the Roborock Saros 10R. ExpertReviewHQ beautifully distills exactly why the experts love it. It's got an ultra-slim profile to get right under your furniture, hot water sanitization, and autonomous obstacle dodging that's so good it can run completely unsupervised.
So, the crucial point is that ExpertReviewHQ doesn't just sell you the dream. They transparently show the trade-offs right there on the screen. Sarah can instantly see that the Saros 10R uses rotating pads instead of that newer roller mop tech. And crucially, both RTINGS and Tech Gear Lab found its pet hair pickup on carpets to be pretty disappointing. Because Sarah has a golden retriever and thick carpets, she instantly knows this best overall pick actually isn't the best for her.
Next, ExpertReviewHQ presents the best budget option, which is the Tapo RV30 Max Plus. If Sarah wants to save some money, she sees that experts firmly agree this model offers an incredible self-emptying dock and laser navigation at just a fraction of the cost of those premium models. It's an absolute game changer and a massive time saver for a tight budget.
But then, Sarah realizes she really just wants great vacuuming for her carpets. ExpertReviewHQ serves up the clear consensus pick for a straightforward vacuum-only robot, the Roborock Q7 M5 Plus. It boasts a massive 10,000 pascals of extreme suction power and an anti-tangle brush that experts universally agree is just fantastic for pet hair. Because ExpertReviewHQ carefully segmented the choices and explained the trade-offs, Sarah confidently buys the Q7 M5 Plus. No anxiety and definitely no second guessing.
Section 5. Shop smarter, not harder. A brand new approach to online shopping. And this brilliantly illustrates the ultimate takeaway here. Zooming out from Sarah's story, the old way of shopping is honestly just exhausting. Reading 15 long articles, mentally trying to map out all the differences, and drowning in a sea of open tabs. The ExpertReviewHQ, on the other hand, gives you exactly where the experts agree and exactly why they disagree in about 2 minutes flat. It saves you time, builds serious trust through transparent citations, and leaves you feeling genuinely confident. So I'll leave you with this question to reflect on. What purchase are you currently overthinking to the point of a headache? Whether it's picking out wireless earbuds, a new dehumidifier, or your own robot vacuum, just remember there is a better way. You really don't need more information, you need expert consensus. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and here's to happy, stress-free shopping.